You know, I don't know if I've ever met a gardener who is not really delighted with spring, because it's when everything is popping and blooms are just seems to be coming out all over. I'm here with Sarah at Portland Nursery on Stark Street. We're going to talk about a few of the things that really should be happening right now in your garden as far as blooms.
Yes, it's very exciting to have some early spring color.
It is.
The first one we've got in the lineup is a camellia.
Wow.
So these are obviously putting on gorgeous color right now. And you know, to really make sure your camellia is doing good, you want to be pruning it back after the blooms.
Sure.
And making sure it's got some acidic fertilizer. So we've got some EV Stone Azalea Camellia mix that really does great.
And I'll tell you, you know, talk about bang for your buck. When you get a bloom like that, they're just exquisite.
Oh yeah, they're very hard to beat.
But one of the few there's just so many choices besides just camellias that are blooming. Let's talk about a few more of them.
All right, one of my big time favorites is a hellebore. This one is so great because it is blooming right now and not much else is. They've got so many different color combinations.
Yep.
This one here is a double. There's also single hellebores. And again, right now you want to be pruning back the older leaves so that the flowers can really come through and shine. But otherwise, it's such a great hardy perennial with gorgeous blooms on it.
They really are. You know, I'm going to jump in here and talk about this beauty right here.
All right.
This is just a primula, which, you know, we see so many of the garden primulas a lot that are in the beds. But one of the reasons I love this plant is it's not really what I would call a hardy perennial. But on like covered patios and porches, you can put them out so early, right even now, and the frost won't hurt them if they're under cover. And they have a really delightful light fragrance, which I don't know why I didn't know this years ago, but I didn't. And so many colors that they come in.
Really are a great one. And speaking of annuals too, we've got so many great annual color that's going on right now. Another one of my favorites is anemone.
Beautiful.
This color, the purple, is,
it's
so
shocking.
unique. It's so unique. It's so different, and it is very tender, so it may not live through the year, but what a show it puts on.
Yeah, there's so many
spring.
plants that are like that. We're in the Northwest, we get a lot of plants that are labeled perennial, labeled annual, and depending on the winter, sometimes they make it through, sometimes they don't, but well worth the effort. And if you get 2 or 3 years out of it, all the better.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
You know, speaking of anemones, the ranunculus remind me a lot of that beautiful family. And this is a great plant that, again, is one of those ones, Sarah, that, we might sell as hardy, we might not. It depends on the winter if it actually survives. But well worth the effort to put in, even if it does only last a year, because you'll get these rich, vibrant colors in pink and orange and white and purples. It's an amazing, amazing plant.
Something that not very many plants can offer. And this tulip here will be a little hardier than those, so it offers that option. Tulips come in so many different colors as well, and different shapes, sizes. Everyone knows and loves the tulip, especially for Easter time.
And the parrot tulips, those big fluffy things, just drive me crazy. I love them so much. But it's not the only thing that brings color to a garden in the spring. Isn't just blooms. There's all types of plants you all have here at Portland Nursery that have rich foliage color.
Yeah, like a heuchera is a great example. And maybe you have, it goes great in a pot because maybe you've got some really colorful things and you just need something that's going to contrast the texture, but still add that green color. And it might look boring on its own, but putting it with some other colors can be very valuable.
It makes the whole container pop.
It really does.
Well, listen, we are all itching for spring. We're so excited it's here, and we're starting to see stuff pop in the garden. For more information on any of these plants, or to come up with some great new ones for your own yard, come by Portland Nursery on Stark Street. Talk to the great staff there. Thank you so much.
Thanks.